Hi everyone, I'm JD from Willowbound Journals, and today I have a new journal to share with you. This is one that I have started just in the last couple of weeks, and it's quite a large journal. It's about A4 size, and basically what I do is choose any decorative items that feel meaningful to me at the moment I sit down. And I just arrange them on the page, sort of collage them, leaving enough room or adding journaling space to put my writing onto the page as well. And it's sort of a new to me method that I am trying that is really helping me at this moment. And I've got all of these wonderful goodies from Susan, my beautiful kindred spirit Susan, who sent me these gorgeous goodies in a happy mail. So I'm going to have fun playing with these. First I go through them and arrange them, organize them, sort them, which I find fun as well in itself. I just choose some pieces to add to this double page spread. And as you watch me do this process, I thought I would share a bit more about my journaling process, my current one, but also reflect back a bit on my journaling journey and hope that it is inspiring and encourages you to journal yourself. And then a bit later in the video, I'll share about my creative journaling workshops and an announcement where I'll be adding a second weekly Zoom workshop. So stay tuned for that. But basically, what I am doing here is journaling in a way that meets my need at the moment. So what I mean by that is sometimes I journal in completely different ways and it just is what I need at that time. So at other times it could be that I open my laptop and I have a Word document on there titled Journal 2024 and I might just type and that's how I journal. I have documents for previous years to, journal 2023, journal 2022, and I just open that up anytime I feel like I need to get some fast thoughts out, that kind of thing. Other times I feel like I want the feeling of a pen and paper, on my hands, that tactile feeling. So I will just grab, a plain lined store-bought notebook and just a simple pen, no craft supplies, no nothing. I'll just use a pen and write. So that's something that I have often done throughout my life. And that's how I began. I began as a journaler who just got a pen and a notebook and wrote. But sometimes, I don't have the energy to do that. I don't feel like doing that. Other times I just want to get creative. So sometimes I don't feel like writing at all. And what I will do is art journal. I'll get out my paint, my watercolors, or I will collage. So I'll grab out my papers and my ribbons and lace and textured pieces, and I might annotate it. I might grab a pen and maybe write a few words here or there, but it might just be that I journal through a visual method, either through art journaling or collaging. And I've been doing that most recently in the last couple of years, or even the last few years. Collage and art journaling has been my main journaling method. And so I don't actually junk journal anymore as much as I used to. I found that my method of just either pen and paper or collage art journaling is what I go to. So I also memory keep and keep sort of a daily record of what I do each day and sort of keep a photo album in my Daphne's Diary planner. And I do have one junk journal that I keep during the year, and it's my 2024 journal, but I found I haven't been using that much this year at all. So I'm not sure if all of those pages will be filled up with what I did this year. It might end up being some other things in there. The first signature, I did my prompts for the Intentional Life course that I run. So perhaps the last signature in this journal, I will do the prompts for the Reflections Journal course, which is a course I run every year, November, December, when we reflect on the year, celebrate it, honor it, and capture the most special memories from the year. So actually saying that out loud now, I think that's a good idea. Intentional Life course prompts at the first signature, reflection prompts in the final signature, and in the middle signatures, I'm doing sort of like a monthly update in there. So it's quite sparse in the middle, but I still like it. It's just not the one that I turn to. It's not my go-to. yeah, like I said, art journaling and collage journaling is my main method for creative journaling at the moment, but every now and then I like to just write. So what has led me to this particular journal is the fact that I haven't felt the drive or the inspiration, motivation or energy to just do writing. You know, I do a lot of collage, I do a lot of art journaling, but I've neglected sort of my writing. And so what I do here on the page is I just put something visual, something meaningful on there to give me a base to start with. And then that feels really inviting to me, really engaging, so that I can then write. So yes, of course, I could just flip to a blank page in this journal, get my pen and start writing, but that doesn't feel good to me at the moment. So what I do is add the pretty things, the meaningful things first, and then I'm excited to use the page. And then what I do is I start out by writing something simple. So I just usually write what I did that day. I might write about what I had for lunch or dinner. I might write about what the weather is doing, how Keanu is going, my black cat Keanu. And then once I've done that, it frees me up to write a bit more deeply, and I'll go into more about what I'm thinking about, what I'm feeling, what I'm struggling with, any questions that I have, anything that I need to figure out. I will use my journal to process all of those thoughts, and try to work out ideas and just question things, like, you know, use it as a form of connecting with myself again, reconnecting with myself, and that kind of idea, getting clarity, getting direction from my journaling. So yeah, it's been really good. It's the idea where the visual elements frees me up to write, and then writing about my day frees me up to write more deeply. And I don't always have to do that. Like I said previously, I could just get a Word document and go straight into, you know, deep thoughts, or I could go get my notebook and pen and go straight to my deep thoughts. But currently I haven't been able to do that. So my current method is this one. And I don't know how long it will last, but that doesn't matter. I will continue doing it for as long as it serves me, and for as long as it feels good, and for as long as I feel like I need to do it for my own well-being, my own creativity. And I'll keep doing it for as long as, it's helpful. And as soon as it isn't helpful, or it is no longer something that I need to do, I'll do something else creative, whether it's go back to my collaging or art journaling or writing, whatever it is. So I hope that was helpful, kind of sharing my new to me method at the moment of what's working for me right now, and sharing a bit about the different types of journaling styles that I've tried in the past and can always go back to at any time. Because you might have just tried, one method and be like, oh, well, journaling's not for me. But not necessarily. There are so many different ways to journal, and depending on what mood you're in, what season you're in, how busy you are, maybe there's a different journaling method out there that will suit you better. So play around. I encourage you, just play around, try collage journaling, try junk journaling, try art journaling, try just using a pen, try typing, try every method and see what works for you. I do believe there is a method for everyone. As a lifelong journaler, I just love journaling, get so much benefit out of it, and think that everyone can get something out of it. So I definitely encourage you to play around, and if something isn't serving you for now, that's okay. Try something else later. And that is totally cool. So speaking of journaling and my love of journaling, I want to share that I will be running a second weekly workshop this year. So far we've been doing a workshop on Wednesday mornings at 11 a.m, which is Tuesday night for those in the US and Canada. And we've had people from Australia and America and Jamaica even, which has been really, really awesome. So I'm trying to add a new time zone to help with other people in different countries perhaps, or who work different schedules, that kind of thing. And some ladies have been in touch with me just saying, they can't make the Wednesday morning one, but they can make a Tuesday night one, which is Tuesday morning for them. So I was like, all right, well, if there's a bit of interest for that time slot, so I am going to add a workshop Tuesday nights to the Wednesday morning one. I'll put all the details in the description box, so you can enter those times into like a time converter website, and it will automatically calculate what time and day that is for you. And if any of those times suit you, you are most welcome to join. These are open workshops. They go for an hour through Zoom. And what I mean by open workshops is there's no commitment. You can join one and never come back again. You can do one a month. You can do 2 this month, 1 another month, none the next month. Just you can join anytime. It's sort of like, I think of them like open dance classes or open gym classes. You know, you just turn up if you want to. So for your first workshop, to try it out, it is $5. After that, it is $10 if you want to keep going. But for the first one, it's at a discount, so you can just see what it's like. And basically, we have a creative exercise for the first half hour. So you can bring any of your materials that you have at hand, magazines, scrap papers, stickers, ephemera, just whatever you want to bring. And we're doing collage work at the moment. And yeah, I give you a different prompt each week. And then we do some reflective journaling about what we've created, all with a goal of self-discovery, of what we can learn about ourselves. And the aim is always for these workshops and everything that I do pretty much to, you know, help with getting in touch with ourselves and learning about ourselves, growing as creative people, growing as humans, having compassion for the self and all that kind of thing. I'm just looping this video as I continue sharing about these workshops. So yeah, I basically run them because, first and foremost, I think it's because I hear from people a lot just saying, I don't have anyone in my actual home life who understands my love of journaling, of junk journals, of papers and things like that. And whenever, you know, they show someone the journal they made or the thing that they are doing, you know, the response is either, oh, that's a waste of time, you shouldn't do that, or it's, oh, well, that's great, but I don't really get it, or I don't really care. So the workshops are a place where we can gather together, you know, ladies from around the world who do understand and who get it and who get excited and will cheer you on no matter what you create, and who just get it, who get that love of paper and of memory keeping. And so it's a place where we can just, you know, a safe place where we can join together with other like-minded people who are into creativity and self-discovery and all that kind of thing. The other reason I created these workshops, or I'm running these workshops, is so that we can have a time of self-care, you know, even if it's just an hour a week or an hour a month or however often you can do it. It's just 1 hour for you, a bit of you time where you can do something creative for yourself. And for people who struggle with, you know, maybe they've been creative in the past, but they've lost it now, or they've just lost that spark, that inspiration. These workshops are a guided session to help you get creative and spark that inspiration again. Of course, yeah, the other reason I do these workshops is that element of self-discovery, self-connection, self-growth. And the final reason I run these workshops is literally just to have fun. Just to have a bit of joy in your day, doing something that you love and being with other people who love the same things you love. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, it's just an hour over Zoom, very casual, very laid back. You never have to share anything you don't want to, but you are most welcome. At the end of the hour, people share, have an opportunity to share about how they responded to the journaling prompts and share about what they learned and share about perhaps what was most challenging, what was most rewarding, and any direction that they found going forward. It's just so great so far to journey with the people who've attended the workshops already. The growth I've seen already has just been like astronomical, and we have laughed, we have cried, good tears, and just been so touched by the things that people have shared. It's just a really beautiful space, and I invite you to join in if you feel like this is calling to your heart and something that will meet some sort of need in you, either to create or connect or to find your spark again, to find your inspiration again. So if you are interested, feel free to register by PayPaling $5 to my email, which will be down below in the description box. And then you just need to email me and let me know which time you'll be joining, either the Wednesday or Tuesday workshop if you're in America, either the Tuesday morning or Tuesday night, so that I can send you the correct Zoom link. So yeah, just check the description box for all the information, all the details, anything that I might have missed, and definitely make sure you check with a time converter so you get the right time and the right date or day for you. So yeah, definitely check out that. Hopefully I've covered everything, but yeah, I would love to, going into next year, eventually run these at least 3 times a week, maybe Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, so that we can really, and at different times to catch different time zones, and then maybe one day run them 5 times a week, every one a day. So I always talk about how as much as I love making journals, what I really love is helping people to journal themselves. That's the thing that really makes me feel like I'm living my purpose, that kind of thing. And when I can see people journaling, and I do the exercises with you in the workshop. When we do that together, it just makes my heart so happy, journaling together with people. It makes my heart so happy, and seeing the growth and the connection, like that just takes it to another level. So love it. Anyway, if you have any questions as well, feel free to email me. But yeah, you can also just register now. And some ladies, they know they can't make, for example, they know they can't make next week, but they'll still register because they'll register for the following week. And some people register for multiple weeks in advance. So if you know that you want to attend 4 sessions, you can register $20 and then just have that in the bank, and just, whenever you want to join, you can join. So yeah, I can keep a little roll and tally up and attendance of when you attend, that kind of thing. It's very, very flexible, very casual, very open, and I'm loving it. Awesome. So this is your official invitation to both the Wednesday workshop and the new one that I'm adding on Tuesday night, which is Tuesday morning if you're in the US. Enough rambling from me. Thank you so much for watching and listening. May you have fun journaling and creating for yourself, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys. A big special thank you to all my beautiful patrons who supported Willowbound Journals and this YouTube channel in June. If you'd like to become a patron where you get access to all my extra videos, including a journal making series each month, and depending on your tier, every printable from my Etsy shop or mail sent out to you in the post, you can become a patron by clicking the link below in the description box. By becoming a patron, you also get access to all of my members' videos. You can also just become a YouTube member if you want to support this channel by clicking the join button and selecting whichever tier suits you. You can become a member for as little as $1 per month, and every cent helps. So I am so thankful to all of you who support my YouTube channel and my creative dreams.